Live from Dodd Stadium in Norwich, Connecticut, it's game number 4 of the 2016 Northeast Conference Baseball Championship Tournament. The final game in the winner's bracket features the Bryant University Bulldogs and the Sacred Heart University Pioneers. Very rarely makes dumb base running mistakes. As this one served out in the center field, this is a no-doubter. That run will hit third, come around, and score. And just like that, Bryant's in front. They're aggressive. The runner's safe at third. Throw gets away, and the Bulldogs will take the 2-0 lead. My, oh my, has this inning swung. Table's 1-1, served into center field. That will get down. Hitting third is McCarthy. He's sent in. He will score standing up, and the Bryant Bulldogs hang a 3 on the line score in the very first inning on the RBI single from A.J. Zarozny.
6 homers, over 30 RBIs.
This one hit high but not deep to left field. Racing over is Perry. Can he find it? It's still trailing into foul territory. He leaps and makes the catch into the bullpen. He's out of play, but that is the web gem not of the game, of the tournament, and perhaps of the season. And he says, you've got to be kidding me, that doesn't count. 0-1, ripped the other way. That'll get down. Fabio stole that bag. Now he'll score with ease, and Bryant leads it 4-0. Another RBI single for Buck McCarthy. He'll set up away, and the pitch is in the dirt. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and they just went after Fryer right there. Attacked him and got him to fan for the second time in as many tries. 0-1, lifted into right field, got under it though. Shock going over, now coming in, darts across and makes the catch for the out. Tagging from third and in to score is Fabio. Wren gets the job done, and the Bulldogs enjoy a 5-0 lead. 2-1 ground ball right back through the box. Fabio won't get there. Runner hits third. They're going to send him in. The throw will be cut off, and at long last, Sacred Heart is on the board on the RBI single by Ted Shaw. First pitch to short, laced to center field. Going back is Angelini. He's got room, he's got time, and he's got out number 27. The Bryant Bulldogs go wire to wire here in this much anticipated game number 4. They flex their muscle to the tune of a 5-1 victory over the Sacred Heart Pioneers, and they become the first team into the 2016 NEC Tournament Championship round.
All right, John, thanks so much. We're here with our Bear player of the game, Brandon Bingle, and Coach Owens of the Bryant Bulldogs, who are headed to the championship round here in the 2016 NEC Championship. Brandon, let me start with you. First of all, we'll get to the pitching in a second, but as a hitter, the first 3 times you came to the plate, the lead increased. So as a pitcher, that must feel pretty good, right? That must put a big smile on your face.
Yeah, it was awesome. Anytime we get out to an early lead, it gives me a lot of confidence out there, and I know that our guys are going to make the plays behind me, so I just have to fill up the zone.
And what was it right from the get-go that allowed you to have the confidence to keep the Sacred Heart team at bay pretty much the entire way through? You were in there.
Yeah. Once we got 3 runs in the first, we were locked in the box. All of our hitters were. And once we got those 3 runs, I was pretty confident that, like I said, we were going to make the plays. And the ball wasn't traveling very well, so I knew if I kept them in the middle of the field, it would pay off.
This was the 46th win for your program today, new program record. How special is it to be with this group of guys now going to play for a championship?
It's awesome. It's a big accomplishment, but we're not done yet.
You could potentially see this team tomorrow. You also have FDU. So having the opportunity now to not have to play that first game and go right into the championship round, how big was it to get this one today?
It was a big one. We saved the bullpen yesterday and today, so we have a lot of fresh arms ready for tomorrow, and whatever it brings, we'll be ready.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, let me turn and talk with you. Right from the get-go, as we talked about in the first inning, you guys jumped out to a lead. There was a situation in the center field where they thought, was it a catch, is it not a catch? And then right at the very next pitch, Buck took advantage, bringing in a couple runs. You guys really took off from there. So, how big was it to take advantage of those early opportunities that you guys were afforded?
It was great, and early on we took advantage of all of our opportunities. We had, we went first to third on a base hit. We had our first baseman go first to third on a base hit. Everyone in this tournament wants to play us back on the warning track, so that allows us to do that. And it was really key to have quality at bats and stay into our offensive approach early in the game. It's always great to get out to an early lead, and then it was evident early that Brandon was throwing really hard with a good slider, and he was excellent today. He had a couple rocky spots, but he pitched out of every one of them. And then he just settled in, and, we were able to get key base hits. Buck McCarthy again getting, two out knocks or whatever. Cole Fabio was awesome today, too. Cole Fabio was a spark plug for us today. Stole a base. We got a run after that. played great defense. He was very good today.
You mentioned Cole, and we talked about that during the broadcast. Anytime your leadoff guy can get on base or to lead off an inning, usually that leads to a big inning, and it resulted in runs for you every time he did that.
Yeah, Cole's a tough player. He's had an up and down year for us offensively, but it's playoff time, and we put him right back where he belongs in the leadoff spot. I mean, he came up to me and said, "I'm the leadoff hitter." And I said, "Okay, so let's roll with it." So he's done a really good job. Hey, we get production from different guys every day. And we have a good team atmosphere. We have a lot of confidence. We have fun together, and we're just trying to play 9 innings at a time, and it's worked for us all year. So we're going to enjoy dinner. We'll have a good night's rest, and then tomorrow we'll come out, and whomever we play, it'll be a tough game, and we'll play as good as we can.
And having done this before, pitching depth wins these kinds of tournaments. James leads the league with 12 wins. Brandon now second place with 9 wins here today. So, you can't ask for much better effort from your first 2 guys out there on the hill.
No, they did a great job. They stayed out there long for us. In addition, the difference between winning and losing is when the tough situations arise, with runners on base, we've been able to make the pitches to minimize or not give up runs. And that's the key to pitching. Everyone runs into rocky spots, and you got to pitch out of those spots. And we've done a good job of that. Justin Snyder was electric coming out of the bullpen today, and he'll be ready to go tomorrow too. We've got 2 starting pitchers left and a lot of bullpen. So we feel we put ourselves in a pretty good spot.
And I know we heard Brandon's answer, but 46 wins, program record, certainly a special thing with more work to do. Your team has not lost back-to-back games all year, and that's the only way in which you wouldn't leave this weekend is with the championship if you lose back-to-back games. So how special is it for this accomplishment, obviously, with still more to get accomplished?
Yeah, I mean, today was just one game, and we put ourselves in a situation where somebody has to beat us twice to beat us, and so that's a great situation. That's all we can do so far in the first 2 games is put ourselves in this situation. We're not going to think about what potentially could happen. We're just going to play 9 innings at a time.
Well, Coach,
That's how we do it.
Enjoy that rest tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for the championship game.
Okay, thanks a lot.